In the depths of a forgotten mansion, where shadows danced upon crumbling walls, a mystery awaited its unraveling. It was a place where the past whispered secrets to the wind and the present trembled with anticipation. Sarah's voice, eerie atmosphere. I still remember the day Emily disappeared. We were exploring the abandoned mansion on the outskirts of town. She was always drawn to the unknown, the forbidden. And that room, she had to see it. Sound effects, creaking doors, footsteps. As we walked through the halls, the air grew thick with an unsettling feeling. Emily pushed open the door to the last room. I hesitated, but she stepped inside, her eyes fixed on something. Sound effects, eerie whispers, distant thunder. The room was filled with strange symbols, etched into the walls. Emily's voice was barely above a whisper. "Sarah, come see this." I took a step forward, but my feet felt heavy as if rooted to the spot. Sound effects, phone ringing, distant scream. That's when I realized Emily was gone. I called out her name, but there was only silence. Her phone lay on the floor, screen cracked. The message on the screen read, "They're watching." Sound effects, footsteps, doors creaking. I searched the mansion, room by room, but Emily was nowhere to be found. The symbols on the wall seemed to shift, taunting me. I felt like I was being watched, like something was closing in. Sarah's voice, desperate. "Emily, where are you? Please come back." Sound effects, darkness, silence. Sarah's voice, determined. I searched every room, every corner, but there was no sign of Emily. I felt like I was losing my mind. The symbols on the wall seemed to be watching me, mocking me. Sound effects, footsteps, whispers. I stumbled upon a hidden journal belonging to Emily. The entries were cryptic, but one passage stood out. "The room is a doorway. Be careful who you trust." Sarah's voice, fearful. I didn't know what to make of it. Was Emily trying to tell me something? Or was it just her imagination running wild? Sound effects, creaking doors, footsteps. As I turned to leave the room, I heard a faint whisper in my ear, "You shouldn't be here." I spun around, but there was no one there. The whisper seemed to come from all around me. Sarah's voice, desperate. "Emily, please. If you're here, please show me a sign. Anything." Sound effects, silence, then a faint noise, and then I heard it. A faint scratching sound. It was coming from the wall. I approached the symbols, and as I touched one, the scratching stopped. Suddenly, the symbols began to glow. Sarah's voice, awestruck. "What does it mean? Is Emily trying to communicate with me?" Sound effects, eerie glow, ominous music. The glow grew brighter, and I felt a strange energy building up. I knew I had to get out of there, but my feet felt heavy as if rooted to the spot. Sarah's voice, terrified. "What's happening? What's going to happen to me?" Sarah's voice, terrified. As the glow intensifies, I feel myself being pulled towards the symbols. I'm trying to resist, but it's like an invisible force is drawing me in. Sound effects, eerie humming, symbols glowing brighter. Suddenly the symbols flash brightly and everything goes white. I'm blinded by the light. When my vision returns, I'm standing in a completely different room. Sarah's voice, disoriented. "Where am I? This isn't the mansion." It's like a memory. I'm reliving a moment from Emily's past. Sound effects, flashbacks, distorted audio. I see Emily, standing in front of a blackboard, scribbling symbols. She's talking to someone, but I don't see anyone. The symbols on the board match the ones in the room. Sarah's voice, confused. "What's going on? Why am I seeing this?" Sound effects, whispers, static. The vision fades and I'm back in the room. The symbols are still glowing. I realize that Emily was trying to communicate with me, to show me something. Sarah's voice, determined. "I need to uncover the truth. I need to find out what happened to Emily." Sound effects, footsteps, doors creaking. I take a step forward and the room begins to shift. The symbols fade, and am faced with a new door. I push it open and a chill runs down my spine. Sarah's voice, fearful. "What lies beyond this door? Will I find Emily, or will I find something worse?" Sarah's voice, fearful. As I step through the door, am met with an eerie silence. The air is thick with an unsettling feeling. I call out Emily's name, but there's no response. Sound effects, creaking floorboards, distant whispers. I see a figure in the distance, shrouded in shadows. My heart racing, I take a step forward. The figure doesn't move. Sarah's voice, desperate. "Emily? Is that you? Please respond." Sound effects, footsteps, rustling papers. As I approach the figure, I see that it's Emily. She's standing still, staring at something. I touch her shoulder and she turns to face me. Sarah's voice, shocked. Her eyes are black as coal. She's not herself. Something's taken over. Sound effects, distorted voice, eerie laughter. Emily's voice is not her own. "Welcome, Sarah. I've been waiting." Sarah's voice, terrified. "What have you done? What's happened to you?" Sound effects, symbols glowing, ominous music. Emily's eyes glow with an otherworldly energy. I realize that she's been consumed by something sinister. Sarah's voice, determined. "I won't give up. I'll find a way to save you, Emily. Sound effects. Struggle. Eerie sounds. I try to grab Emily, but she's too strong. She's possessed by a dark force. I need to find a way to break the curse. Sarah's voice desperate. How do I save you, Emily? How do I save us both? Sarah's voice desperate. I'm fighting to save Emily, but the darkness is strong. I see glimpses of her real self, trapped beneath the surface. Sound effects. Whispers. Eerie sounds. I remember the symbols, the journal. I think I can use them to break the curse. I grab Emily's hand, tracing the symbols on her palm. Sound effects. Symbols glowing, energy building. The symbols pulse with energy. Emily's eyes flicker, and for a moment I see my friend. She's fighting back. Sarah's voice hopeful. Emily, come back to me. I'm here for you. Sound effects. Struggle, darkness receding. Slowly, Emily's eyes return to normal. She's disoriented, but she's herself again. Sarah's voice relieved. We did it, Emily. We're getting out of here. Sound effects. Footsteps, doors creaking. We make our way back through the mansion, but I know we're not safe yet. We need to uncover the truth behind the curse. Sarah's voice determined. We'll find out what's been happening here, and we'll make sure it never happens again. Sarah's voice reflective. As we stepped out of the mansion, the fresh air was a welcome relief. We knew Wed faced something sinister, but Wed overcome it. Sound effects. Birds chirping, wind blowing. Emily and I vowed to uncover the truth behind the curse. We dug deeper and what we found was shocking. Sarah's voice determined. The mansion's dark history was just the tip of the iceberg. A secret society had been hiding in plain sight, using the mansion for their twisted rituals. Sound effects. Police sirens. News report. With the evidence we gathered, the authorities were able to take action. The society was dismantled, and those responsible were brought to justice. Sarah's voice grateful. Emily and I had been through hell but we'd come out stronger. We knew that no matter what lay ahead, we'd face it together. Sound effects. Friends laughing, music swelling. As we walked away from the mansion, we knew we'd never forget the terror we'd faced. But we also knew we'd found something more powerful than fear. Friendship. I hope you enjoyed it. Kindly subscribe, like and comment for more of these stories. I got a lot coming.